Sir.
At ease, Captain. Have a seat, Captain. How are you doing, Captain? The case you're about to handle is the oldest and most critical one we have. It goes back to the earliest phase of this project. Your target is First Lieutenant Adam RF. He joined the Army at a young age, and his service record was exemplary. During a major overseas campaign, his fluency in regional languages made him a trusted field interpreter and operational asset. Later, he became part of a classified joint task force, where he primarily served as a combat linguist. Most of these missions were black operations and were never recorded in official records, so we lack detailed information about their true nature. However, it's evident that Adam had a hidden agenda. We are still uncertain whether he was recruited by a hostile faction or was acting independently. He stole classified files documenting black operations he participated in, along with evidence tying senior officials inside the president's office to those operations. Whether he intended to expose those operations or use the files for another purpose, we still don't know. Do you have any questions, or should I continue? They would have preferred to, but there's one small problem. Officially, he's dead. Adam was severely injured by a car bomb and went into a coma. He lost several limbs and was placed on life support for months. Eventually, the official decision was made to withdraw life support. That's where things get interesting. You see, when I asked you to tell me your real story, not the official one, it's because the official story doesn't give you the whole truth. Shortly after Adam's accident, they discovered that the files he had stolen were missing. So they launched a covert investigation, and hidden surveillance cameras confirmed that Adam was the thief. The complication? The thief was on life support, barely alive in a hospital bed. His life support was never disconnected due to the gravity and significance of what he had stolen. The case was handed over to us, along with Adam himself, and he has been part of our project ever since. During the earliest phase of the Black Day project, we didn't have the capability to tackle such advanced cases. After many years of development, we have finally reached that point. Not long ago, I would never have imagined sitting here discussing this case with anyone. We're here today thanks to Professor Joseph and his breakthroughs and hard work. I'll now turn it over to the professor to explain more details. Do you have any questions before we proceed? Professor Joseph, take it from here.
Adam's unsubconscious has a pattern. He always chooses death in his dreams or sets himself on a path toward it. It could be a reflection of decisions he made in life. Normally, when you die in a dream, you wake up, but for Adam, it's more complicated because he's in a permanent coma. Every time he dies in the dream, we have to restart from scratch. Each repetition increases the risk of brain damage, jeopardizing our mission. That's why we had to find a way to keep him in the same dream as long as possible. And that's where video games come in. Are you a fan of video games, Captain? Some people dream they're butterflies, birds, or something else entirely. In a dream, anything is possible. It's a world outside our laws. So, dreaming you're a video game character isn't far-fetched. The thing about video games is that you can always come back without facing death. That's the key to keeping Adam's unconsciousness stable in one dream. After extensive work, and with help from the entity, we made him believe he's a character in a video game. But, when constructing a lie, it needs to be airtight. If there are contradictions, the target might achieve self-awareness in the dream, causing it to collapse. So we created a narrative where the game is also set within a dream world. Adam plays the role of a former Special Forces operative sent on a critical mission. His subconscious creates the dream environment. We don't control it, but we know what to expect. The first operative we sent before you described storm drains, massive tunnels, and terrifying creatures. This makes sense when examining his life. His father, Arif, was an architect specializing in stormwater systems. Adam had a close relationship with his father, so it's likely these environments come from childhood memories and fears. As for the creatures, they're probably things he imagined lurking in those dark places. The target also has minor brain tissue damage, which sometimes leads to speech issues and grammatical errors within the dream. And I think that covers everything. Colonel?
Thank you, Professor. Captain Ethan, your mission is clear. Enter the dream and locate the stolen files. We need to know their location, where they're hidden, or who has them now. If you can uncover Adam's plans, that would also be valuable. As I mentioned, this is our highest priority case. You have your orders, Captain. Dismissed.